Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Now today I figure let's go ahead and break down the best sports cars that you can buy given these following budgets, right? So basically we've got 6K here at the top all the way down to 105K. Let me just show you the kinds of cars that you can get for this insane price. Now for today what we're going to be doing is going on cars.com. What you're going to see here is basically just what I'm able to find on the market. You guys can find these exact same deals, but starting with $6,000. Honestly, if you have $6,000, you should probably be saving up and buying a more reliable car. But if you are dead set on spending $6,000 on a sports car, then here we go. You're going to get a 99 to 2004 Ford Mustang. Now, these things you can get, around $6,000. This one specifically has, I think it's over 100,000 miles, which, you know, is what you're going to have when you are, oh, right here, 82,000 miles. That's not too bad. Now, another example, because I don't want to just pull one, right? It could be, oh, I got lucky. Here's a 2004 Mustang. It's got 80,000 miles, right? Both of these are really, really, really good examples of a sports car you could get for right around $6,000. Kind of nice that I found these. But let's move on to the next category. The next category is $20,000. Now we're starting to get a little more options. We're starting to see, okay, maybe we get a little bit of a newer car because 2004 is, over 20 years old at this point. So let's jump into the $20,000 mark. At $20,000, you're going to be looking at the BMW M3s, right? These are manual cars. They got a V8 in them, a heck of a lot of fun to drive. And I don't only have this one. This one's got 151,000 miles on it, right? But it is under $20,000. The other example here is only going to have 126,000 miles, but it's still under that 20K price point. The M3 is a fantastic car, and I think anyone with 20,000 would love that driving and that just car experience. So now we're breaking into more and more money to spend on a sports car. The next category is $40,000. This is where you can really get some bang for your buck in terms of horsepower, in terms of performance, and in terms of a freaking great deal. So right now, as I'm filming this in 2026, the best deal right now for $40,000, I believe this wholeheartedly, is going to be a Dodge Hellcat. Here we've got a 2018 for 40,000. It's only got 92,000 miles on it. 707 horsepower with the red key. Absolutely insane. I mean, this is a fantastic car. I don't just have one, I do have two, right? Here's a manual 2015 Hellcat. It's only got 60,000 miles, and you can't beat these. I mean, for 700 horsepower, and you get, a very reliable part supply and pretty easy maintenance on a Dodge, right? Uh, an absolute steal for $40,000. Now we're going to ratchet up a little bit to 75,000. And after $40,000, you actually get a lot more options, right? Almost every kind of car becomes available. It's just a matter of how old you want to go. But when we get to $75,000, this is actually a point where you can actually start looking at some exotics. There are some older exotics that are around the $75,000 to $80,000 mark, but keeping it at $75,000, I really believe that this upcoming car is the best bang for your buck when it comes to 75,000. And here we go. So the $75,000 car is the 2020 Plus GT500 from Ford. These cars are finally dropping down to a much more reasonable price at $75,000 with only 35, thousand miles on the car. This is a great deal. The GT500 is a fantastic car, and right at 75,000, you're getting a, 5 or 6 year old car. That's pretty good, right? And they have absolute great numbers in terms of performance and just an all around really good car for that 75 grand. And of course, we've got two. So here's an orange one, and then we've got the blue one. Blue one's only got 16,000 miles or 18,000 miles on it. Still, at that $75,000 price point, that is a steal. So yeah, that's my $75,000 pick if you're going to have $75,000 to spend on a sports car. The next one is going to be our last category at $105,000. Now, 105, almost every car on the planet, you can get that's not super exotic, super or a supercar. And so I think if you're going to spend $100 or $105,000, instead of going exotic and going for a McLaren or a Lamborghini or something like that, I think the best use of that money and for the performance you're going to get is going to be spending it here in America on the Corvette. Now, the Corvette you can get for $105,000 is, of course, a Z06. The Z06 and possibly right an E-Ray for around this price is a fantastic steal. The Corvette Z06 and the Corvette C8 platform is so nice with the mid-engine. You do get that upgraded performance and you get just a great feel and driving experience when you're in the C8. And the Z06 kind of takes it to the next level. For 105 grand, it's an absolute steal. There's the blue one here, and then we have an orange one here as well. The orange one here has only got 7,000 miles on it for $105,000. Absolutely insane. What I'll do is I'll link below these cars that I have here in the video, just so you guys can see what I feel like are absolute bargains right now in the market in early 2026 if you're going to be spending your money on sports cars. If you like this video, follow me for more, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time for some more content. Peace.